Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning in this first day of, what is it, fallback time? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So they say you get like an extra hour of sleep. All I know is that you get all fricked up every time the clock changes.
I had no idea. This was happening again. I had heard earlier this year that it wasn't.
Again.
No, but I heard that it wasn't going to happen again, that they weren't going to do it.
First of all, I can't even wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
How does that even work? How do you manipulate?
Manipulate
time.
No entender. We're living in the Matrix.
I know.
We are back to the future.
Eso come mi diría. Anywho. Jealous much?
Do you consider yourself a jealous person? You Taurus, you? Yeah.
Let me just put it this way. When I was younger, I was a little jealouser. And now, not so much, but I'm more strategic.
Freaky.
Taurus.
Freaky.
Yeah, so I analyze it differently now.
You analyze?
Yes. But there is still jealousy there. But I tend to equate jealousy with hypocrisy. And just like unnecessary drama. Right?
I tend to equate jealousy some jealous behavior is deemed
crazy.
No, like it's right for you to be jealous. You have cause to be jealous. But I think for the most part is insecurity.
Correct.
And it's unfounded. Like, there's no reason. Tú sabes, like, hay gente que son loca.
Yes.
I mean, plainly put.
And that goes to that famous saying, not saying, quote in this movie, I will not be ignored. Guess what that's from?
Yeah. The jealousy movie of all jealousy movies, like
Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
I remember when that movie came out.
Yeah.
Man, I was even afraid of that crazy lady. I was like, woo! And so many guys that I knew back then, they were afraid for real.
They ended their extramarital.
Yeah, they were like, no, that movie really impacted a lot of men that I knew.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Because that does happen.
Hell yeah. There's crazy people out there. I think like you, I think when I was younger, I was a lot more jealous in general. Because I was jealous of friends and, I don't know, my parents, like, whatever. Like, I was, I guess all over the place. I'm really not, I don't have any jealousy towards friends anymore, like, whatsoever. Or whatever, like, feeling like your parents love, you more than your sister more than you, whatever. I don't have that issue
That's
anymore.
Like just a parent thing. Like you always know who the favorite is. Of like, okay, ma, whatever.
It's me.
Yeah.
No, like
Ay,
whatever.
niña, yo los quiero todos iguales. Todos ustedes son mis hijos. Okay, ma, whatever.
Whatever.
We all know who your favorite is. Not me.
Well, there was like four of you. That was like a lot,
So out of the four of us, you know who the favorite is, okay?
You're lucky because you only have one child, so
she's my favorite. The end.
You can always tell her you're my favorite.
Yeah, she's like, Mom, who's your favorite? I'm like, you.
No, but but definitely, I think jealousy. Like I said, again, hay causa sometimes to be jealous, y hay gente que le gusta crear that jealousy.
That's why I say it's hypocrite. It's hypocrisy.
Like,
what are you doing?
If you're in a relationship and somebody te da causa, like constantly, it's kind of like testing your whatever quote unquote love. That's not love. But
you need to break up with that person because that's not normal.
No, eso de estar siempre, you're like kind of like playing games or whatever on. Oh, let me see, let me see how he reacts or she reacts, and let me see what she does. And I don't know. It's like, okay, are you testing your limits? You want to see what you can get away with? You want to see? I don't know. You want me to stab you?
Voy a arrastrar por toda ocho. Violence is never the answer. Sometimes it is.
what is it? What Beyonce says in that song Lemonade is like, I don't want to lose my pride, but I'm gonna fuck me up a bitch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get that freaking baseball bat and crack you over the head.
And I'm gonna get my baseball bat. Yeah. And she literally
Yeah.
has a baseball bat throughout the video.
I
so
know.
anyway.
That's cool.
Anyway, girl. Anyway. Have you ever been in a jealous type behavior relationship?
Yes.
Has this guy been like, overly
Yeah.
jealous for no reason, let's say?
Yeah, so my first boyfriend was just whatever.
Crazy.
He was a habitual liar, whatever. I had no idea, right? Until you, mind you, this is a hard lesson to learn with your first boyfriend.
Yeah.
So there was like a lot of, not jealousy, because I think what gets me is I'm not jealous overall. I just don't like to be treated like I'm an idiot, you know? And when I know you're lying or there's something sneaky in the environment going on and you're trying to play it off as if, no, it's not that, or you're crazy. Or no, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then right? It's like the insult adds to injury. It's like, that's what gets me pissed.
Yeah.
And so it's not the jealousy coming out. Like, I'm not crazy over being jealous. I'm just more crazy over being pissed that you think I'm an idiot, that I don't know what you're doing kind of deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was like my first boyfriend experience, whatever. Anyway.
The boyfriend experience.
Yeah, the first boyfriend experience. Horrendous.
Like that show, the girlfriend experience, or like the boyfriend experience.
Yes. But I did date a guy, and this man was wonderful. He really was. But he was jealous, and he would be like questioning every little thing, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Like everything, like where were you?
Yeah.
Where are you late? Why didn't you answer?
I called you at work and you didn't answer the phone, and then I called again and they said you left and I was there. And I was like, dude, I was at work. What are you talking about? And but then there comes a point where you have to put your foot down and you have to say, hey, if this doesn't stop, see you later. And that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he kind of like readjusted his cray a little
bit.
But still, I was like,
but it's kind of hard when you see that at the beginning, when you're dating somebody. It's like, am I going to be able to put up with this forever? Like, yo no puedo. Because in my mind, I mean, I'm a Sagittarius. So are we jealous? Typically, no. Like, if you read our whatever description, we are like, dude, you do whatever you want. I do whatever I want. We meet up, whatever. Like, we're not jealous. We're not possessive. We're not,
Are you vindictive?
No, I'm not. I definitely never hold a grudge. I don't hold grudges.
I know some Sag women that are vindictive.
Oh God, no, not at all.
Yeah, they're like, if this guy does this to me, I'm gonna do this to him.
No, I never. Yeah. That's never crossed my mind.
That's such a waste of energy.
No, pero I think past experiences being causes jealousy. Like, if you have been cheated on before, that's definitely going to play a number on you for the next relationship, because you always have that in the back of your mind, like, It's
a lot of insecurity, too, as a person, I would imagine.
Well, that gives you a lot of insecurity when that happens. But
then there's just some people that are naturally that way, They're just, like, some women. Why? Every little thing is a jealousy thing. Why are you looking at that person? Who are you talking to? Let me see your phone.
No.
I can't live like that.
There's no way to live.
I'm sorry.
No.
I don't do that. I might sneak a peek every once in a while. I'll admit that. Because you got to do your drive-bys. But that constant, let me see your phone. Who are you talking to? What's that text? What does it say? I know. No. Vaya, me quedo sola.
No, it's like you can't, if you can't trust that person, you can't. You can be with that person. If you're constantly thinking, but he's talking like that and he has a smirk on his face, no, because that's because it's the girl.
Oh, no, now you're borderline psychotic.
No,
if you're doing that, like, I'm analyzing your face structural parameters.
Your facial expressions when you answer the phone.
What's that FBI, like those retina detection? It's like, I'm detecting. That's totally insane. Like, who does that? I know that people do it, but I'm like, that's just crazy.
Well, what about, putting like a bug in your phone or something so I can track you? Oh my God. I don't know. We have to. Okay, Kathy just raised her hand.
No comments. I plead the fifth.
I think that's a comment. What did you do?
Oh my God, I've done that.
Honestly, how do you even do that?
I'm not divulging all my secrets. No, it had to be done.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you needed to prove a point?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just had to be
for
done.
evidence?
Correct. It's all about evidence. It's all about evidence in the legal community. Exhibit A.
That's true. Both of us are paralegals, and we're like, I gotta, do my.
It sucks.
Get my file together and
show my
exhibits. So, what did you do? Like a track where he was going, where he was at?
I cannot divulge any further information.
You're not saying how you did it, who you did it to, but what did you do? Theoretically.
There are little things that one can do.
Hypothetically.
Can do.
If I was in a situation where I thought somebody was cheating on me and I didn't have the money to hire a private investigator.
Correct.
What a person in my position do?
Well, if someone was in that situation...
Hypothetically, people, this is just hypothetically.
There's a lot of different little things, gadgets, and so forth that you can use. Yes.
Such as?
I cannot comment.
Come on, you gotta spill the beans.
No, we're not spilling the beans on this because this recording is not coming back to bite me in the ass. Anyway.
They can use it against you?
Yes. Well,
in a court of law.
Not anymore. Whatever.
So, what is it?
Anyway,
what do you do?
It can I'll tell you what it does. It tracks everything. It tracks all your phone usage. It'll track where you are. It'll track conversations.
Wow.
It records. It's a wonderful thing. And I only encourage the use of that when it's absolutely necessary. Yeah. When you really, really need to do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, don't do it because it's not fun. Trust me. What you see and what you hear is not good.
Yeah. I think I always got back to this thing like, el que busca encuentra. Mm-hmm. Seek and ye shall find. Mm-hmm. So
even if it's nothing,
if it's nothing, I think.
Sí, you start thinking, oh, what is this? What does this mean? What is that? What is that? And it could be an innocent nothing.
Yeah, because once you're in that mindset, then whatever it is that it's like, you're ready to find anything. And it's like anything that comes back, you're like, oh, this means this means that. And, you're like misinterpreting a simple message or simple, whatever, an emoji or whatever. God, I hate those emojis.
Those stupid emojis. And then you get a report back.
Oh, man.
Getting what is it? MMS, whatever the hell they're called. MMS message, MMS message. And then you're like, what the hell? Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, ¿qué haces esa berenjena ahí?
¿Por qué una berenjena tú?
Te dije que yo iba a hacer eggplant parmesan, por eso te puse.
Yeah,
Pero tú no cocinaste eggplant parmesan.
They get crafty. I mean, you ask, you'll get a crafty answer.
You can read so much into those emojis, sometimes way too much.
Well, hello. If you're getting an eggplant, that's pretty clear cut to me. I don't know about that.
He was craving eggplant parmesan. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Or a sausage.
Well, if he's craving a sausage, then
no, chica.
Well, I guess depends. It depends. If you're a guy,
Yeah, if you're into sausage,
yes,
you could be into sausage, whether you're a guy or a woman. It doesn't matter. But anyway, there's some tips to deal with jealousy. Right at the top of my list is get rid of the person.
Yeah.
That's number one on my list.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Because...
Okay, pero espérate. Okay, I'm Cuban. Okay, and maybe that's...
Como dicen en Sábado Gigante.
No, I definitely... Okay, let's say not the macho type, not the guy that's over the top jealous, pero I don't mind a little bit of jealousy.
No, healthy jealousy.
Healthy jealousy, a little bit. I don't know.
Like a guy looks at you while you're walking by someplace, and then your man is like...
¿Qué te pasa?
No, and he's like, who's that guy? And you're like, what are you talking about? Exactly. What guy?
Yeah.
And they're like, some guy there that was staring at you. And you're like, oh, I didn't know. Meanwhile, hello, people. Come on.
We know.
Let's just set the record clear.
We know, we planted it, we call the guy and be there.
No. We see the woman 20 blocks down before you see her.
Yeah.
We see the guy 15 blocks down before he sees us.
Yeah.
We see everything. So, you
we
know,
got eyes in the back of our
yeah,
head.
when you're like, oh, what guy? What girl? No,
he was
we
checking
saw
me
them.
out, really? I'm like, I don't know.
But, that's flattering.
Yeah.
That's flattering. But if the guy is constantly like,
Sí.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, if after that is like, no te puedes poner esa falda, no te puedes like,
Although you're
Eso
not telling me how to dress.
Eso sí ya es freaky. I mean,
No.
it depends, obviously. If you're like, dressing like a hoochie mama, like, I get it, like,
I
whatever.
had this friend that she always dressed like a hooch before.
Mm-hmm.
And then, hello, why is the guy with you? Because you dress like this, right? Because that's what he was attracted to.
Yes.
Then he's with her and he's like,
yeah.
Oye, ¿para qué tú tienes las tetas afuera? Y le diga esto y que lo otro.
Sí.
And I'm like, didn't you meet her like that?
Yeah.
And then she would have huge fights with him.
Yeah.
She's like, this is the way I dress. You don't like it, too bad. No, huge fights.
Yeah, because I get that too, and I would think the same way that she does. Like, oh, you liked it when it wasn't yours, but now that it's yours. So then, what you're gonna do? I'm gonna dress conservatively, but you're still gonna be checking out because I know where you were attracted to, because that's
yeah, that's true.
how I dressed. And then it's it's like what changed? Like F you,
because it's hypocrisy. What I was telling you before, it's total hypocrisy because that's a perfect example. The guy doesn't want you to show your goods, but he's looking at other people's goods.
Exactly.
You're a hypocrite.
That's a little bit of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Y también when, I don't know, like I tend to think like, coño, if I'm a guy and somebody checks out my woman, instead, obviously, there's a limit. There's, tú sabes, que no venga el tipo para, ask you out. Like,
echándote saliva encima.
Obviamente, that's, oye, lípate la baba, like, that's, obviously, there's limits. There's, Pero I would tend to think like, yeah, she's coming home with me. Like she's so hot and you're checking her out, but she's coming home with me. Mm-hmm. Like that.
But I have heard from guys that that's a little tiring too. Because it's almost as if they're always on the battlefield.
Exactly.
And they have to defend,
exactly. We're going back to like constantly testing each other. That gets old and that gets tiring and that gets exhausting because at the end of the day, you just want to be secure in what you have and not having to be like constantly.
And there's a lot of women that like that attention. Yes. And so they go overboard on swinging the hips, the cleavage, the little hair toss and whatever, even when they're with their guy.
Yeah.
So I could understand, like, the guy would be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, like, constantly, like, you clearly don't want to be with me because you're constantly trying to check out other guys or
you're an attention whore.
It's kind of attention whore, sabotaging what you have or, like, whatever. You're a sabotager. Like,
a saboteur.
And this bomb is going to explode and it's going to explode now. Yeah. Cada uno pa su casa. Calabaza, cada uno pa su casa. Yeah, I get that too. Like, it would be cool, like, if you're, like, let's say you're maybe, like, broken up or you're trying to, like, conquistarlo otra vez. You want to make him a little bit jealous. Like, I get that. See what is missing or what she's missing or whatever. Pero at some point, you got to be like, okay, we're good. We don't need to be testing each other,
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not one of those that plays games and, like, I'm not into that, And I had a friend of a guy that I was dating once say to me, you have to give him cause to be jealous. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
The hell does that mean? He's like, you have him thinking that he's too secure with you. Mm-hmm. And so you need to switch it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. That is so crazy. But I think that part of it is true.
I think that's something, that's like a card you have up your sleeve. That's like something that you pull out when maybe there's, maybe.
That made me think of Shrek with the cat. He's like all like, sporecito in the eyes, watering. And he's like, oh, please. And then he's like, Angar! And so you pull out your card and you're like, ha-ha!
You definitely have a 9-year-old because eso yo nunca lo he visto en Shrek, but whatever.
This is before I had my child. I hate to admit.
Well, I don't know. I know there's like 4 Shreks or something. I think I only saw the first one. Anyway.
Very cute. Antonio Banderas was the cat, by the way.
I know. I do like the movie, but anyway. So I think that's something that you kind of like have on standby in your like bag of little tricks. When maybe your relationship is getting a little stale, you maybe need a little bit of excitement. I think that might be something that you can use.
But what's the excitement factor? That you're going to make him jealous?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, all of us, well, I think too, it depends the way that the man acts towards you. If you see that the guy is just like always taking advantage, doesn't appreciate you, and it is one of these that he just expects everything to be the way he wants it to be, you doing whatever.
That's not even jealousy. Eso déjalo que the guy's just like not into it. Or
no,
¿pa qué tú quieres estar con alguien
because
así?
when you're in a relationship for a while, think about it. Everybody gets comfortable. So then the guy is like, whatever. I know I have her secure. And then you may pull out a thing and be like, oh, wait a second. Oh, guess what? Oh, honey, I'm going out with my friends to the movies. Okay. Bye. And then he's like, what? No,
what you do is that you dress hot and you're like, where are you going? Out.
Así.
Hell yeah.
That's going to start a war. That's going to start big time problems. I do not recommend you do
I
that.
would use it more like when there hasn't been any action for some time. When
it goes back to the comfort zone.
When even, sí, pero una cosa que you do everything in the house, the guy doesn't, there's a little, just between just the two of you sexually, let's say.
If there's nothing going on, you better have a conversation way before you
get
dressed hot and you go out.
I understand, but this is when you pull this out because you've been, let's say you've been together for 10 years, you've got kids, that's stale, and you're like, you're bringing on new lingerie and you're showing him, hey, what do you think? I don't want to eat, and he keeps watching the football game or he keeps working or whatever. Me cambié el pelo, he doesn't even tell you, I think I don't want to eat, but that's it. There's no action. Then maybe that's something that you should do. Te viste hot, and then you're like, I'm going out. Where? Out. That's
I don't know. I think if you're not getting action, you got bigger concerns than that, because
hopefully
most guys don't say no to action.
But before that, then yes, definitely try to have the conversation. But that's what I'm saying. That's like a card that you pull. This is what I'm just thinking. That's when you can use it.
This is how I see it.
That was like a very long-winded explanation.
This is how I see it going, developing in my brain.
¿Que te vas a atrapar toda la ocho?
I don't know.
You might be able to do it one time, and then he's like, "Oye, no tú vas."
I think maybe be a little mysterious, like a little mystery.
Hey, you can dress out, be hot, and then go to your friend's house and just hang out there. You don't have to go out. No.
Oh my God. I'm sure a lot of people have done that.
Just a little bit of jealousy.
And just get dressed up to go to the supermarket.
Can you imagine if you dress out and like, shit, I forgot we need milk. I can't get milk. I can't show up at home with the milk. No, I can't. Forget it. Mañana, agua.
I can't go to the supermarket in my sequins dress. What the hell? Con un galón de leche.
Not even that, but you can't go out of the house. Voy a salir, me voy, whatever. And then you come back with a gallon of milk. No. Olvídese la leche.
No.
You drink water the next day for breakfast. Do not ruin the illusion.
Yes.
No. Stick to the plan.
And then the tips that people say you should, it's like talk to your partner.
Yeah.
Skip the accusations. Try to rebuild trust if it was breached at any point in time. For me, that really does not work. I have to be honest. Like, it's very difficult for me to get back on the trust road once you breach that.
Yeah. Yes, you Taurus, you.
Yes, very hard. And I have given chances and no bueno.
Sí, pero you give a chance, pero estás con el ojo todavía like.
Por supuesto. You have to.
You forgive, but you don't forget.
Of course. Nobody forgets. I mean, it's not like I went through a brain, I downloaded it into the USB and now it's not in my head anymore. And so then they say, don't secretly raid their stuff. I don't know about that one.
But let me go back. Hold on. So I know, talk to your partner. Okay. Like, what are you jealous of? What are you worried? Like whatever. Skip the accusations. What do you mean by that?
Skip the accusations, meaning, okay, let's say you're in a relationship with someone and you're with this person and you go, let's even say a bakery. Mm-hmm. And there's a cute man standing next to you. Mm-hmm. And the man starts talking to you. Mm-hmm. And I'm crazy. And I'm your boyfriend. And I'm like, what are you doing talking to that guy? What did you say to him?
Okay.
What is it,
Okay.
like that kind of interrogation where they're constantly accusing you of doing something that you're not doing,
Okay.
or even if you have a guy friend and you're talking innocently to the guy friend, he's already thinking that you're having sex with the guy friend. There's a lot of that happens. There's a lot of that premeditated, accusations.
So when you're saying tips to deal with jealousy, you talk to your partner about it, like what's going on, what's causing this. And then number 2, skip the accusations. You mean like tell him you got to stop that? You can't,
Well, I would, because I think that ultimately leads to a breakup. Because if you're constantly being accused of things you're not doing, and you're just innocently trying to live your life, in your normal course when you're with this person, like you can't even be yourself when you're with this person, because you're afraid that
it's gonna cost.
If you say
something.
hi to the person that says hi to you already, you're having sex with the guy.
No. There's no way to.
You can't live like that.
No. Rebuild your trust. Yeah, I agree. That takes time, especially when there's. Well, that wouldn't be jealousy. I was thinking like when there's like actual cheating. No, that's like.
Well, this is like, okay, so let's say you're on all levels of crazy with this person, and then the person keeps telling you, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not going to do it again. Give me another chance, please. Oh my God.
That's like the same thing of like an abuser. Somebody says, oh no, whatever, I'm not going to do it again. Like, no, dude, you need help.
Yeah.
You need to get help.
When it gets to that level, I really do think that people need therapy.
Yeah.
For themselves. I mean, it's just not normal.
Yeah, that's like a deep-rooted thing. Yeah. Jealousy or cheating or sex addiction or any type of addiction, abuse, whatever. Eso tiene que ver algo que you haven't dealt with. And it's like, it has nothing to do with the person. Like, I've spoken to friends of mine that have like gotten a divorce, whatever, y el tipo sigue, And I'm like, I hate to break it to you, but this has nothing to do with you. There's no, that's not love, number one. Esa obsesión, esa cosa, that's not love. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just that he, for some reason, feels his ego was, hurt or whatever. Because if he was behaving ABC throughout all your marriage, and now he's behaving CDF, whatever, eso no tiene que ver con that's just his deal. That's just, nobody changes también, that quickly.
People like that, I don't know. It's not easy to deal with somebody like that. No. A man, just the same as with a woman. I mean, it's exhausting.
Yeah, no. It's mentally draining. Yeah. It's emotionally exhausting.
It's terrible.
It's just, it really does a number on you.
For that, be by yourself. Like, no, for real, I can't.
I know it's easier said than done, but you need to give yourself time and space from that person to really like be like, okay, I know I'm not crazy. I didn't do this on purpose. I know I wasn't like, because you start questioning like, what the hell did I do? Oh, maybe I'm, no. Dude, it's not you. It's the guy. It's the guy or the girl. Like, whoever's, like, being the jealous, like, crazy person, olvídate. That's just, it's not you.
Have you ever had any crazies like that? Any jealous crazies?
No, I've never had anybody being so, no. But then again, it's like, I'm really, like, I don't know. Like, to me, like, I'm kind of like what you see is what you get. And I'm very... I think open, and if somebody were to say, can I check your phone? Here, check my phone. Like, I have nothing to hide. Like, whatever. Now, I'm not going to, like, give you my phone every day and for you to check it at midnight every time. Because, number one, I can delete messages just like you can. It's like, whatever. Like, really, there's nothing there. I mean, you can get away with, like, anything. Pero no, I'm not going to allow that tampoco, because being a Sagittarius, I'm like, don't invade my privacy. Like,
I don't know. I think that if I ever did that or somebody did that to me, it's because I gave them reason to believe or doubt that something fishy is going on. But if you're constantly telling me, give me your phone.
No.
Let me see your phone.
No.
What the hell?
No.
No.
I would be like, no. You can check it now, but that's it. I'm not.
I don't even know if you're going to get a free pass. I'm not going to give you my phone. No.
I'm
why?
not going to. Yeah, but then I put myself in the, somebody else's shoes.
No,
and
why?
And if I were having, like, I would, like, pero también, it's like, when it gets to that point, it's like, I can't be with you because I can't trust you. Yeah, I can trust you.
If you're acting that crazy.
It's not even.
And something has to happen.
Yeah.
To escalate to that point where you're going to constantly keep telling me, let me see your phone.
No. Okay, wow. I would be like, I'm out. You know what? Keep my phone. I'm out. I'll get a new one.
I need to get an upgrade anyway. You can have this.
Knock yourself out. No,
let me just back up all my photos and my pictures and my taxes and my...
Wait, let me delete this one.
Here, now you can have it.
Además, there's people that have 2 phones or 3 phones.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Remember Eva Longoria's first marriage? The guy had freaking like 2 phones, okay? Aye. So even if you raid somebody's phone, hello, there's like, you can have multiple phones, okay? So
Crafty. And the Lifetime channels, they all have 2 phones. All these cheating murderer people, they're all... How about those that live those double lives?
Dude.
Wow.
Dude, there was a paralegal that worked with us, an older lady, her parents. Mm-hmm. Her dad was cheating on her mom forever. Wow. And like we all kind of like knew it by the stories that she was telling us. And then finally we found out later on, we're like, duh.
What, he had another life?
He had another life. He had another, not another entire family, but every summer the guy would go hunting. He had a cabin somewhere by himself. And we're like, he's not going by himself. There's no freaking way that's happening. And sure enough, after her mom passed away, we found out like the guy basically took the woman out of the shadows and like introduced him to everybody. And we're like, duh.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that? Just being the other woman that you had to wait until this other person passes to actually be with this man.
Can you imagine like being that guy's kids? Like, motherfucker. You know, like I would be like, I don't know. That would be so hurtful. That's terrible. The memory of your mom, like everything will be like, oh my God, I can.
And then I know
be horrible.
Getting off topic, and this is like.
But there's people that have double lives, completely other families, an entire family in another state, and with kids, dogs, house, everything.
Yes, how do you do that?
Not polygamy, not obviously polygamy, but not known to the other person, like not like that show that it was completely like hidden away. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, you have to make up like some really creative job.
Bueno, sí, tienes que trabajar en una cosa. Sí, tienes que tener un tipo de trabajo that you're always traveling. And
I'm a pilot. Something where they can't find out if you're really like.
No,
don't say you're a public speaker because te vas a joder pa' carajo.
No, tienes que trabajar en algo, qué sé yo, contratista or something.
I'm an FBI CIA agent. You can't tell anybody. You have to like manipulate the person so that
if you're well, number one, you gotta have money though. Honestly, you gotta have something at the major bucks.
Yeah.
Because not only to buy those gifts, like, oh, I couldn't make it last night, but here's a, diamond necklace or whatever. Pero to be able to afford, that life and constantly flying or whatever. Pero también you gotta think, espérate, I have a kid that his birthday's like whatever, no, and then I can get pregnant, like, because.
Yeah, and how about calling everybody a different name?
Ay, Dios mío. That for sure you need 2 just separate phones, like, completely. Life A, life
God.
B. Oh my God, I couldn't live like that.
Fefa Lola and Lola Fefa.
It would help if you had marry somebody with the same name.
Stick to me, amor.
Yeah.
Or honey or baby or whatever the hell. Like, that's when you gotta just be like, just use one.
No, you just gotta.
Pet name for everybody.
You gotta meet somebody with the same name. Because when you're like in the throes.
Now you're acting crazy.
When you're in the throes of passion, there's no mistake.
Don't say the names. You never say the names. That's why you gotta say, mi amor.
Hey, papi.
No.
Hey, mommy. Yeah, that covers everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Yucky, ugly.
So, don't secretly raid their stuff. What about drive-by?
Yes, that's why I kind of disagree with that one. I think once in a while raid is necessary.
Once in a while raid?
Yes. You just need to do a little drive-by and just make sure everything's kosher.
But those things could also... But it's not only just a drive-by. It's like the comments on the drive-by. And did he comment back? Or did he like the message?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Or do they follow each other? Ay, Dios mío.
No, you got to have limitations to your drive-by.
Social media has done a number on all of us when it comes to jealousy.
But it's always good to be alerted and on the ready.
What do you mean? Getting alerts and getting notifications?
No, it's always good to do a little drive-by here and there so you know what's happening. And so you could see,
man.
Okay.
I don't know. I wish I could say I don't do it, and I wish I could say
that's a lie. We all do it.
Well, we all do it. But I
Men too.
Absolutely. But I wish that
we didn't.
That I didn't. That I never did it. That I would never feel the need, would never have to, would never do it, would be able to control myself.
It's human nature. It's that damn Pandora's box. You can blame it all on that.
Everybody put your profiles to private. Y ya. Nadie sabe nada de nadie.
Yes.
That's what you should do.
Then it wouldn't be called social media.
True.
Because I'm antisocial.
Oh. Social media, como dice J-Lo. Social media.
Antisocial.
Yeah. Focus on self-care.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Like, worry more about you than this person.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you're worrying more about this person and what they're doing and why they're doing it, then you shouldn't be with that person, because that person is either giving you cause to be paranoid and or, thinking that something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're really having that sixth sense, gut feeling that something's not right, then you need to figure out what's not right.
I think I would only act when that happens, because I do believe in, like, okay, if you're feeling something, whatever your gut tells you, trust that bitch. Trust it and look into it and ask.
Yeah,
and
chances are that you're right.
Or I go by dreams. If I have a dream that's like,
I know. Don't tell me you're one of those people.
I go by dreams.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? I'm right. You're one of those people too.
No, one of these people. I had a dream that you cheated on me. I've had that.
Oh no!
Not that.
No,
that's not what you're saying.
No. I do mean dreams like that, pero my dream analyzing mentality is like, no, when you usually have a dream about somebody cheating, it's the opposite. Like, some things are the opposite.
I dated this guy, and
you were constantly dreaming?
Mad at me.
I know.
And I was like,
that's
what
stupid.
the hell is wrong with you? Like, hours.
You were having sex with it, so you were enjoying it.
Hours in the morning.
What did you enjoy sex with? Like, I don't know, Brad Pitt? Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And he goes, nada. And then I would be like, all right, la la la. I'm walking around my house. And then, hours later, he's like, I'm mad at you. And why? Because I had a dream that you were cheating on me. You were with this guy and you didn't care and you saw me and blah, blah. And I was like, no, you're really nuts. That happened to me twice with that guy that he told me about. I was like, qué loco.
Está loco. But I've had dreams that about, like, I don't know, I've had other dreams that I woke up like crying from, like, literally.
Cheating?
Yeah, but not more like jealousy or more like, I don't know, like, I remember having a dream which was like stupid between my sister and my mom. And they were leaving me out of something. And I woke up crying. And I told my mom that I was like, hey, me estoy comiendo. It's just a dream. I'm like, but why did I have a dream?
Oh my God.
That was weird.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a sad dream.
So sad. Anyway.
So just as much as there's songs about love, there's songs about jealousy.
There are.
Oh,
there are many songs about jealousy. What's your favorite, Kathy?
I honestly couldn't remember, but I Googled and I do like this song actually. It's by Nick Jonas. And it's called Jealous.
Jealous.
Aptly titled. Mm-hmm. And this is the opening thing that you're like, okay, cray. It says, I don't like the way he's looking at you. I'm starting to think you want him too.
Yes.
Okay, crazy.
That's how that
Just
happens.
because he's looking at me that way doesn't mean that I feel the same way.
That's the accusation
and that
part.
I haven't even like noticed that he's looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
So
but you have.
And then he goes, am I crazy? Have I lost you? Even though I know you love me. Can't help it. Help it, dude. Lock it down. Hide your crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah.
That is. And that's it in a nutshell, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really cool song by the Gin Blossoms. It's called Jealousy.
Okay.
And I love that song. It's got a peppy little beat, even though it's about jealousy. And it says, and I quote, tell me, do you think I'd be all right if I could just crash here tonight? You can see I'm in no shape for driving. And anyway, I've got no place to go. And you know it might not be that bad. You were the best I've ever had. If I hadn't blown the whole thing years ago, I might not be alone. And then it just goes into all of the crazy stuff that he did.
Such as?
And then, like crazy. And then here is, hey, jealousy, and you can trust me not to think and not to sleep around and blah, blah, and blah. And so the guy now is kicking himself in the ass because he effed up.
But he effed up because he was jealous for no reason, or he effed up because he was cheating on her?
The song kind of implies that he was cheating.
Okay.
But I don't know, but it kind of does.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's all kinds of different, song scenarios and all that. But yes, but it's a cool little song. I like it. I think it's got a nice beat.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you want to
like danceable. Like
yeah, I think you want to beat up the guy when you're going through the whole jealousy thing. Yeah. But but it's good.
So is that how you think? Like, how do men show that they're jealous?
I think they get mad at you.
Okay.
Like this guy.
They blame you.
That he was mad at me because he had a dream that I was cheating on him. And he didn't talk to me for like 3 hours.
They blame you because the way a guy's looking at you is like,
I was like,
can't help it, I'm cute.
Okay, crazy. And then just things that you do too, like piss him off. They get annoyed at you because guys don't really know how to deal with their emotions.
Correct.
And so when they're mad at you, they shut down.
Yeah.
It's like,
honestly, mothers of sons out there, please have them use their words. Mm-hmm. Use your words. Especially now. At least now that it's like texting. Okay, you can tell me, okay, text it to me. Write it in a piece of paper.
I don't know about texting because texting is like one word.
Yeah.
2 words.
Well, now it's like emojis. Now it's like
emojis.
The devil emoji. Like, are you angry? Is that what it is?
What is this? I thought Halloween was over.
You want eggplant parmesan? I'm making eggplant parmesan.
So they get mad at you and they stop talking to you.
Yeah.
And then when you
the
do
silent
get
treatment.
When you do get them to talk to you, they'll say like, I didn't like that you were talking to that guy.
Bueno, espérate.
Well, I didn't like that guy was talking.
Si me lo dice como Richard Gere in Pretty Woman, I will be like, okay, baby.
Pendeja.
Okay, papi. No hablo.
You gotta look like Richard Gere too, though. We forgot to mention that part.
True, because I definitely don't look like Julia Roberts. So let's put it out there. But if he tells me that, I'm like, ay, papi, okay.
I don't know. I think the first time, like, if they do it in a certain way, you would be like, I get you.
He loves me. He wants to marry.
Yeah, but then, and then after a few times, not you.
No.
Not you.
No. That not you.
Yeah,
now
you're going to get stabbed.
Yeah.
So.
Don't you think, too, because this is, like they're projecting. So it's like, if he keeps doing it, you're like, are you projecting?
Oh, now when you said that, I remember. There's this. Well, I
no.
That to myself.
No. Tú no puedes. No. Tú no puedes. Rewind. No teasing allowed. If you spill it, you gotta spill it.
I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say that part. Okay. Anyway, so the guy goes to me. I made a comment to the guy, and I was like, comment? "Oh yeah, so that guy's, he's handsome or whatever." Okay. Oh my God. Oh, because you like him. Because he has muscles and his body and this and that. And the guy is like dissecting the other guy like up and down. And I was like, you like him? And I was like, are you jealous? I said it straight out. I was like, are you jealous? And he's like, no. But, why? Because he has bigger muscles than me.
Well, you're like, well, anybody has bigger muscles than you. Dude, did he look like anything like the guy that you were checking out?
No. But I loved it.
And that's when you say, if he just looks nothing like, that means I love you.
I loved. And see, maybe that's how we need to make them a little bit jealous.
Called flat out like that? Like
not
them, that
blatantly. No, not like that. We were having hey, if you're going to have a conversation, you open the door.
Okay.
Asunto tuyo.
What were you talking about, though?
I forget. But it lended itself for that comment.
Okay, because you did not, out of the blue, just say, that guy's hot.
No, because that's disrespectful. I don't want him saying, looking at some chick and being like, wow, look at her,
Yeah.
But something, I don't remember. Mm-hmm. Anyway. But then, oh, man. And I thought it was hilarious. I was loving it.
Where you're like, yes. Inside you're
and
like,
then a week passes, and again, I get a little, one of those little drop comments. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, I know you like the muscles and the whatever and this and that. And I'm laughing. Inside, I'm laughing because I'm like, You love me.
You love me.
And that's how you know.
But yeah, think about projecting. If it's constantly bringing that up, it's like, well, I'm not, but are you?
Yeah.
You know? Like, because if you keep constantly, it's like, I don't know, you want to kind of like deflect that, you know, from you, and you throw it on me, but it's really you the one that's cheating or being jealous or whatever. Moving on. He doesn't like having photographs of former friends. Former, like, of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Or I guess if you're in a gay relationship,
and then there are some guys that don't even like your friends. Your female
bueno, pero es
friends.
otra cosa.
And then they get jealous over that because they like, think that you're going to be...
bad influence.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hello, you're 40-something years old and you have this slutty friend and she's a bad influence on you.
Okay, no,
you
but
would hope that at that age you're making the right decisions.
No, but honestly, that's borderline, not borderline. Ya eso es controlling, ya eso es... Yeah, that's too much. That's like...
But men
when they start controlling your friends, who you can hang out with, how you dress, eso ya, that's really dangerous. That's dangerous territory. Yeah. And that's like... Run, Forrest. Okay, danger, abort. Because it's not gonna get any better than that.
Yep.
So that's really dangerous. That's really scary.
And then again, like if somebody's finding you attractive of the opposite sex, you know, he'll get upset. Well, hello, if you're hot or you're attractive to somebody, you can't control what other people do. If you're hot and
you know it, clap your hands. If you're hot and you know it, show it off. Strut your stuff. Ding, ding. You know?
Now the Addams Family song is out. That's what I'm thinking. Do you remember watching that when you were younger? No, you came from Cuba.
Refugee.
No,
Yo no sabía que era eso. Yo te puedo decir todo lo que...
You missed out.
Russian cartoons, we can do a trivia and I will... Te rip you. With Russian cartoons.
You can have it. You are the winner. I don't know about this one. He envies other people's lives.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. He's a psycho. Or she's a psycho. You know?
And then also...
Can't keep up with the Joneses, people.
He says mean things about your friends.
Eso también ya es borderline.
That's a whole different level of crazy.
Una cosa que, I don't love your friends. I don't know. For a couple, so many things have to happen. Like, you gotta like each other's family, friends. Por lo menos tolerate, be you know, you don't have to love them. You don't have to hang out with them all the time, but be respectful. Be like, whatever.
And that's a sign. Like if some
that's a
person
sign
that
too.
you're with is constantly saying bad things about everybody in your circle, like, do you really want to be with that person?
Y también, honestly, vice versa. If your friends don't like the person that you hang out with, that you're with, también listen to them because nobody knows you better than your friends and your family. So be, see what they think and what they say.
And this, I don't know if it quantifies jealousy or staring at you. Like when they stare at you, I guess if it's like a weird stare and they're like...
I don't know. I don't know about jealousy, but that makes me really uncomfortable.
Like gawky?
Yeah. I had a personal trainer at one point that the way he looked at me was kind of like... Then I got to know him and he was fine. He was harmless. He was like super cool guy. But at the beginning, it was...
He was pre-creepy.
He was a little creepy. Pero then again, it was nothing. There was nothing there. Like, there was nothing.
He was pre-creepy, and then he was not post-creepy.
He was not post-creepy. No, he was really cool. I really liked him. But yeah, I don't like when people like stare at me constantly. Even when I look away and you look back and they're still staring at you, that's freaky. I don't like that.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, I guess, maybe there is somebody que te gusta, tú sabes, I don't know, look you up and down or whatever. But when you don't like the person and they're staring at you, it's creepy.
It is.
Yeah.
And then this whole stalking thing.
It's not stalking if it's love.
Says the stalker.
Have you seen that meme? It's so funny that it's like...
What?
That is like, if you're gonna call the police every time I come and you're like, you find me in the bushes, this relationship is not gonna work. No, you psycho, get out of the bush and go home.
I've never seen that.
Oh my
That's so
God,
funny.
I love that meme. It's so funny.
Anyway, and it's fitting that we're segueing into how women show jealousy.
It's not stalking if it's love.
Yes.
That's how I show my
I don't know. That's creepy. I would say you're a big time stalker. Thank you very much. And
no, I'm not the one with the secret program that can...
Oh, whatever.
You need to give me
Yes, I know later she's going to be like, oh my God, Kathy, what is that? How do you do it? I could write a book on all this.
DM us, people. DM us. We'll share.
So, and I don't think this only applies to women. I think it's both men and women. The social media stalking.
Yeah, definitely.
That's everybody does it. A lot of people say it's women. Men do that a lot too.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
It's let me tell you.
Not only
these men that say that they don't look and they don't, eso mentira.
No, obviate. Not only with your significant other, but we stalk everybody. We stalk the girl that we don't like, the girl that we hated from high school.
You click on the picture to see who the hell's tagged.
Hello.
Let me see who this is. Cling, 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 cling,
ex and the ex's new person and who commented on this and why did you put a heart versus the thing? Ay, Dios mío.
Oh my God.
No, yo no puedo.
I can't.
You go down the rabbit hole. Good luck to you.
Yes,
you're on your own.
Yes. And what's this? The rational concern.
Again, that's borderline crazy and scary, and you need to get out of that relationship ASAP because that's the same thing. That's just abusive behavior without maybe the physicality of it, but that's just mental behavior, mental abuse, emotional abuse. And somebody making you feel like, oh, you caused it and you dress like this because tú quieres ponerme celoso and whatever. Eso, olvídate. And then you justify that behavior and then you start changing yourself. No.
It's funny that you said
negative.
That
is really scary.
Girl who told me, she was like, I started dressing differently and wearing things that I would have never worn. She's like, I didn't even know who the hell I was anymore.
That is really scary to go down that path.
And I have to say, not to that extent, but that happened to me too. And then I was like, what the hell am I wearing? What is this?
That's scary. Yeah.
Like, the guy was buying me something, totally not my style, whatever. I wore it, and I was like, I know, espérate. No. I was like, I cannot dress like this. No.
Wow.
This is not me,
You dress so normal anyway. It's not like you're not a hoochie mama or anything like ever.
No,
I've never seen you dress.
It was weird. It was like he wanted me to be more that way.
Oh my God. Is it like
and it was more of the
what's the name of the movie from the Psycho director? Like the what's this guy's name? The Psycho
Anthony Hopkins?
No. Psycho the movie. What's Hitchcock? Sorry, Hitchcock. The movie that has vertigo. That he's like, trying to like recreate this woman like with the hair and everything. I get freaky. That's freaky.
No, yeah, but I was like, no, that's a buddy. And then when we weren't together anymore, I took all those freaking clothes and I donated everything.
You burned, bear.
I never wore them, and I was like, I don't want any of this crap in my closet. Goodbye.
The constant questioning, Y'all be like,
that is crazy.
No.
And I don't know about you, but the older I get, the worse that is for me.
What
that bothers me so much more.
Bothers me,
yeah. Because you're older now, and you're like, wait a second.
You should be a little bit more secure in yourself and who you are.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I get it when you're like in your teens and your 20s, and it's like your first crush and whatever. Y también, honestly, parents that have kids like in their teen years and they're dating somebody and they're a little bit obsessed with the person, or the opposite, of they're changing their behavior because their boyfriend seems a little bit, oye, get that in check because
you need to start talking to them now.
Yes, because for like their future relationships, that is not healthy.
I talk to my daughter about those things all the time, and I give her the lowdown, and I'm like, listen, this is this, and that's that, and without getting into specifics with you guys, but I do, and I've also told her, listen, if somebody doesn't like you, they don't like you. Yeah. It has nothing to do with you as a person. Yeah. It's just that not everybody is for everybody.
No, it's like the same thing. You don't like everybody, so why should everybody like you?
And I said, don't take it personal. Don't get upset.
Yeah.
And you can't force people to like you.
You cannot force people to like you.
And I think that's something that a lot of parents need to talk to their kids about.
Yeah. Yeah. When the kids don't get invited to a sleepover, it's okay. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you don't have to invite them the next time. If you want to, you do. If they don't come, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Nadie es monedita de oro para caerle bien a todo el mundo. It's just, it is what it is. You don't like everybody, so it doesn't mean that everybody's going to like you. For whatever reason.
Yep.
Whatever. Sometimes it's completely out of your control.
And again,
the phone snoop. I mean, obviously, I guess it happens, but I think everybody pretty much has a password nowadays. I've never done that.
I've done that phone snoop thing. Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody has a password. Do you know of a way to find out somebody's password?
I will reserve comments
on that.
God. Counsel.
I am recording with the enemy, people. Recording with the enemy.
No, I'm telling you, man. I could have been FBI, CIA. I could have been.
I think you are. I think you are. What do you do Monday through Friday? Why are we not meeting on Thursdays anymore? Do you have a double podcast?
I have my secret life.
The unnecessary critique. You mean like bad critiques? Like bad, like
unnecessary, like you're a guy, I'm your girlfriend. Some girl comes over, oh hey John, how are you? And then you're like, oh, this is my girlfriend Sarah, whatever. She walks away. The chick walks away, and I say to you, oh my gosh, she's so ugly.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. Kind of like that song, hey, I can be your girlfriend.
Yeah, I was like,
she's stupid.
And then you're looking at me. Yeah, and then you're looking at me like, what the hell? Where did that come from? Yeah. Oh my god, her voice is so annoying.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. What is she wearing? Like, whatever.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
You know, one of those. And then you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's not cool.
So this is totally nuts.
What?
Showing up at places where he or she is and you're in stalker mode.
People, if you don't want to know, if you don't want people to showing up, don't put where you're going to be or where you're at. Don't check in, you know.
That's the problem with social media, that everybody feels the need to post every second of their lives.
Yes,
on
no.
And I'm the total opposite, as you know.
You should post, I was there.
5 days ago.
5 days ago. But don't be, I mean, unless, I don't know.
You know, I know this.
There's always a chance, I guess, of somebody showing up that is uninvited, let's say.
Well, not in the jealousy realm of it all, but the flip side of that is, too, I know this couple where the wife was constantly bragging and posting all kinds of stuff on her social media. What happens one day?
Like Kim Kardashian?
She's ultra famous and whatever. That's how she became famous. And
no, pero lo que le pasó with Paris, you know, yes. Like, yeah.
So what happened to these people, because the wife was posting every minute, every move that they were making, their house got big time robbed. Oh, yeah. They come back from vacation. Guess what? All your stuff is gone.
Especially I'm at the airport. Gonna be gone from this day to this day.
Yeah, I'm getting on the flight right now. Thieves, you can break into my house.
Might as well put
this is the code to my alarm.
And the keys under the keys under the mat. And like,
yeah.
Dude, yeah.
And they came back ransacked. Yeah. And they live in they have money. They live in a huge ass house.
Yeah.
They were robbed like it was money. I mean, and then that's your problem.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, but whatever.
People are crazy.
So when some crazy chick is showing up where you are, or some crazy guy is showing up where you are,
don't be surprised. Yeah, because you're oversharing. The stage 5 clinger.
Oh my god, I can't with this. Kill myself.
No, I can't.
They have to be, they're glued to you.
No.
Como una pulga. Es como si fueran una pulga encima de ti. Pink.
You know what you do to that thing?
You flick it. Like, raid.
You flick it.
Raid. You get flick it. Put a heart guard. I don't know. Put something on. Because eso está de bibi.
You call the exterminator is what you do.
Yeah. I have a good exterminator if you need the number.
You call Truly Nolan.
No, I have a really good one if you need one.
for real extermination.
Yeah, and then I have a cleaner too.
Ay, Dios mío. Who am I recording with? Recording with the enemy.
I mean a house cleaner. Coño,
save me,
what are you talking about, Lucy?
Save me.
The validation obsession.
Oh my God. Do you love me?
No.
Do you love me? Do you love me now? How about now? I don't know. Ask me in 5 minutes. Do you love me? Oh my God. No, I can't.
Do you know, and I used to say this when I was younger and I still say it now. It's so annoying to hear, and I'm not jealous, by the way. It's so annoying to hear people have this conversation on the phone. Oh, hi. How are you? Okay. All right. Whatever. Then fast forward to the end. Okay, I love you. Bye. I'll call you later. Okay, I love you. I love you. Okay, bye. And then half an hour later, they call you again. And
I love you.
And it was like, okay, I love you. I love. Why? I remember having a guy friend, and every single time he was on the phone with this woman, before he hung up, he had to say, I love you. Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. I love you. But one day I said to him, what's wrong with you? He's like, why? Why do you constantly always have to say I love you every time you hang up the phone? He's like, oh my God, you don't even know if I don't say it. It creates a huge problem and all this stuff. And I was like,
yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, do you really mean it? You know,
you're just saying it like, hello, I love you. I was like, why?
Yeah, I'm more of a actions speak louder than words type of person. So, I mean, I rarely say I love you, even to my friends or my family or whatever. Rarely.
I love you, Kathy. Why don't you love me, Kathy?
Thank you. I'm not ready to say it.
That's like when somebody tells you I love you and you just went on 2 dates and I'm like, thank you. Cricket. What do you say to that? I'm like, what the hell?
You say, I'm washing my hair tomorrow. That's what you say.
And then, calling other women.
Well, I mean, I'll be like
you're women, a jealous woman,
like confrontation,
and then you're calling some woman because you think that this guy is like,
no,
fooling around.
I would never do that. I mean, never say never, but I don't consider myself a confrontational person.
That's a different level.
I kind of like.
I think when you're doing that, this is like normal people, right? Like if you're on level 5 crazy, then you probably do this all the time.
What?
Like call other women.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
Go in the conversation saying, "Aló?" It's like, "Ay, tú que like, ay, mijita, pero quién habla?" And then you're fucking going crazy on their grandmother.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's crazy. No, I don't see myself ever doing that. I would be more like you. Like, I think I would tell the guy, like, I know what you're doing. Cut it out. Stop it. Or I'm going to cut something else. You know, whatever.
You're going to go Lorena Bobbitt.
Something. I don't know. But no, I don't think. No. Even if I knew there were other women, even if I knew the person's name, phone number, I would never, because at the end of the day, it's not the woman's fault, people. It's not the other person's fault. Okay? Like, I mean, si no es esa mujer, va a ser otra mujer. Si no es ese hombre, va a ser otro hombre.
The guy is just a piece of crap.
It has nothing, it has nothing to do with the person that your person is cheating with. If you're jealous because your person is cheating with somebody or talking to somebody, no tiene nada que ver con otra persona. I mean, you can't.
Unless they.
No. But the one that's que tiene que ser responsable, it's your partner, not the other person. So tú no puedes ir, oye, deja tranquilo a mi esposo. ¿Y tu esposo qué? ¿Y tu esposo no tiene, like, he's the one at fault.
He started it.
Whatever, he started it or whatever. Entonces le metiste por los ojos, whatever you want to say. Pero I'm not going to be claiming you to be responsible and behave. What about your husband? What, you're going to keep keeping tabs on? What the hell? That just doesn't work. Yeah. Si no es esa mujer, va a ser otra. Because the problem is your husband, not the girl.
This is true.
Or, your wife and not the guy. Whatever.
And then this is just like this thing they call the green-eyed monster.
But that's fatal attraction. That's when you're like killing rabbits and shit.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
No, la mujer se le metió en la casa. Vindictive, like with a freaking rabbit. I mean, that goes like all levels. Like when you like do something to an animal, there's something wrong with you. So you're like,
she boiled it. Didn't she put it in the pot?
Yeah.
Like boiling it to death? Oh my God.
That's scary. That's super scary. I can't believe that woman didn't win an Oscar for that freaking role. Like, honestly.
Yeah. And it's true what they say here, because it's like at that point, you're not even in love with that person. No. You just don't want somebody else to have that person.
That's just.
So it has nothing to do with love. It has to do with like.
It's just obsession.
Yeah.
You're just obsessed.
So crazy.
You're obsessed, and it's like if I can have you, nobody can have you. That's obsession. That's like has nothing to do with love, because when you really love somebody, I mean, I know it's cliche, but it's you want that person to be happy. I mean, obviously at the beginning it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if they cheat on you, that you're gonna be like, oh my God,
no, una cosa es, under regular circumstances or whatever. It's like
if you
ended or whatever.
If you if you guys just grow apart and you come to the realization
Sí,
that
eso es otro.
then you're like, okay, you know, vaya con Dios, be on your way, and then you know, they're with somebody else, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But
that's not what I mean. It's okay, whatever. It's like, I want you to know, like, I'm happy for you. Like, I dated somebody briefly. I think he was more into me than I was into him. But when I found out that he was engaged, I was so happy for him. Like, literally, I was like, I told him, I mean, like, he told me, like, he was getting married. I was like, I'm so happy for you. Like, you know.
Yeah, that happened to me,
and
too.
I was very, like, honest. I was so happy for him that he found somebody, he met somebody.
But that's because you really had no feelings for that person.
No, but even I guess now, other people that have crossed my path, that nothing came of it. And I moved on. They moved on. I'm happy for them that they're like, in a relationship. They're married. They have kids. You know,
to be like looking at somebody's Facebook thing that you were with, and you're like, oh my God, I hate you because you married somebody else. I mean, that's just crazy.
No, you can't do that.
People, there's so many weirdos.
People hide you're crazy. Yes.
What do you think the difference is between gringo and Hispanic jealousy?
Ay, Dios mío.
Hi.
Los gringos, I think, have a gun.
You know, the Hispanics have a machete.
Machete. I don't know, because I really haven't dated a lot of, like, non-Latin people. So
gringos are more passive.
I would think.
I'm telling you from experience.
Yeah.
Gringos are more passive.
Yeah.
Gringos like.
I think men, pero in those shows, if it's like women, I think we're equal, because you see that thing. Women who kill or snapped. Siempre son las mujeres. Siempre son las mujeres that snap. I'm sorry.
Y son
gringa. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I think when it comes to women, we're kind of equal, toe to toe. You know.
I don't know.
But I think
Hispanic women are pretty out there too.
Sí, pero like, I don't know. Hispanic women, I don't think they kill. I don't think they will go to that extreme. I don't know. No sé.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure there are Hispanic women that have killed.
But right now, there's a case that's going to trial. El dueño de Presidente Supermarket, years ago. Not too long ago. I'm telling you, like less than 5 years ago, I think. My uncle was telling me the other day, I had never heard of this. The guy was married, okay? He caught his wife cheating with somebody. He had somebody kill that guy.
Oh, wow.
Like, the husband had somebody, kill that guy.
Yeah, I believe it.
And now it all came out, whatever. Like, I guess.
Did the person kill the...
Yes. Yes. So now that guy's going to trial. Like, I guess it was kind of like, no se sabía quién lo había matado, but now they just found out that it was him, or he confessed, or whatever. The whole thing. Well, he's not going to trial if he confessed, but I mean, it's going to trial because I guess
those
they have enough evidence.
Passion, call them.
That's crazy. Oh my God. That, to me, I would, like, honestly, if I ever went crazy enough to do that, I would then just kill myself, because I could not imagine being in jail for the rest of my life because I was, like, lost because come mierda, or because of, like, whatever. Like, that is such a waste of a life. To kill somebody and then just have to spend the rest of your life because you lost it one day or whatever. Then volviste loca. Nobody's worth that, people. Nobody is worth that.
For Spanish men, it's more of like a macho ego
thing. Sí.
That's why he probably did that.
Pero freaking insecurity. Eso es comedera mierda. O sea, tú no quieres estar conmigo. Okay, bye, goodbye. Yeah. I hate you forever, but whatever. Leave my life. Leave my life. Forever. Whatever. No te voy a dar ni un centavo, whatever.
Chica, but that guy has like a ton of money.
Rípiala en la corte. Pero rípiese en la corte, whatever. Que cada uno se quede sin nada, whatever. Pero oye.
Old? How old is this man?
I have no idea. I just heard about it on Friday. My uncle told me. I was like, I never heard of it. He was like, oh, they find out that it was a guy going to jail. He's going to go to trial. I'm like, who? I thought he was talking about an actual president. He was telling me presidente. I was like, ¿qué presidente?
Clinton.
And then he's like, no, Presidente Supermarket. I'm like, what? I had never heard the story. But anyway, that's what's going on in South Florida in the 305. Anyway.
Don't do it, people.
Hi, people, don't do it. It's not worth it.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay?
Yeah, no.
Move on with your life. Nobody wants somebody.
Find yourself somebody else.
Find yourself somebody that loves you. Y que no te cause.
In the immortal words of Ariana Grande, next.
Thank you. Next.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. We're on YouTube, Google Play Music, Spotify, Radio Public. Remember, share, like, and subscribe.